It has happened! Yes! Ferran Torres has become a Manchester City player. So we're going to go through all the details of what to expect for Ferran Torres and give him a nice warm welcome to Manchester City in this video. But before we crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content and you want to help support my channel, then subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. You can also find my social media links, they're in the description below and popping up on screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. We're going to be mega ambitious in this video. So Man City's first summer signing, so we're going to go for the biggest of numbers for likes. 1,000 likes. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. What a whopping number. I'll be surprised if we get there, but anything is possible. Let's be ambitious, and also let me know your thoughts in the comments below of these transfers welcoming Ferran Torres to Manchester City. So, what to expect with Ferran Torres? He's a right-footed right winger, normally plays on the right-hand side, can play on the left-hand side too. He's meant to be Leroy Sane's replacement. Leroy Sane, predominantly during most of his time, most being the key word here, playing on the left-hand side. Pep does like his left-footed wingers to play on the right-hand side, so Bernardo Silva and Riyad Mahrez, and he likes his right-footed players to play on the left-hand side, so Raheem Sterling and potentially Ferran Torres too. And so that might be what he's aiming for. I don't know if he's going to be playing on the right or the left-hand side for Manchester City, but he can cover either. So versatile, and that is exactly what City would be looking for. Now, what excites me most about Ferran Torres is he's agile, he's a good dribbler, but he's also very, very quick. And so I'm excited to see what he can do. So I've done some digging into his previous season with Valencia. He's made 34 appearances, scoring 4 times and assisting 5. Stats don't sound great. And stats, they can be very, very misleading. Sometimes stats can make players look fantastic, and sometimes stats can make players not look that great when in actual fact they are great. And so, yeah, they can be very misleading. What I will say about Ferran Torres is I'd expect him to come to Manchester City to learn and work hard. He's 20 years old, so I'm not expecting him to come to Manchester City, hit the ground running and blow the Premier League apart and show that he's going to be this wonderful winger that Manchester City have signed. What I am expecting is Ferran Torres to come, work hard, and accept that he's going to need time to settle in and develop and learn. He's 20 years old. That's a very young age. But he's certainly an excellent prospect. There is a reason that Manchester City want to sign him. There is a reason that Manchester City want to be able to utilise him in their squad. And so I'm going to put faith in Manchester City's transfer business, and I'm going to presume Ferran Torres is here for the long term, and he'll be a wonderful player. Like I said, give him a couple of seasons, judge him after a couple of seasons, and then go from there and see just how good he can be. But one thing I do really like about this transfer is how much Manchester City have paid. We've ended up paying a lot less than what we was expecting, and that's good in my opinion, because that means there's less pressure now, not just on the club, but on the player as well. It means that because of the price we're paying, we're not expecting him to come in, be the main man. Instead, we're expecting him to come, challenge Riyad Mahrez, Bernardo Silva and Raheem Sterling for their position. We're expecting him to come and develop, we're expecting him to learn, and we're expecting him then to work hard and try and get a position in the Premier League, Manchester City Premier League squad and Champions League appearances too, is what he'd be looking for. But he just needs to be patient. Right, Leroy Sane looked very frustrated on the bench. Well, he wasn't showing patience, and so he just needs, Ferran Torres, he needs to just learn from Pep basically. If he does as he's told, works hard, he will get minutes eventually, and when he gets minutes, he needs to grab that opportunity with both hands, and then, like I said, that's going to then push Riyad Mahrez, Bernardo Silva and Raheem Sterling right up. So they're going to need to up their game, otherwise they're going to lose their place in the Manchester City squad. Now, the type of vibe that I'm getting from Ferran Torres is I'm getting a very Bernardo Silva vibe, but with pace. And by what that I mean is the ball's going to stick to his feet like glue. He knows how to stretch the pitch. He knows when to distribute, when to pass and when to dribble, is the vibe that I'm getting. And he's quick as well, which means he'd be perfect for the Premier League. Teams that are wanting to press high and hurt Manchester City, counter-attack comes into play. Someone like Ferran Torres would work well. And what I like about Ferran Torres is not only that he's got that option to hurt teams on the counter-attack, he's very skillful, very good with the football, which means when teams come to park the bus as well, he shouldn't, hopefully, have a problem in working these teams down and being able to create opportunities and get into good positions to help the team out is what we'd be looking for. Ideally, like I said, assists and goals. goals. Manchester City like scoring goals. We're a very attacking side, so I'm confident that them 4 goals and 5 assists, they're going to rocket at Manchester City just for how attacking we are and how much we like to score goals. But it's all about how many games he actually plays in, how many games he starts in, and like I said, grabbing them opportunities with both hands. So we'll see what happens there. Like I said, though, with the fee, I'm really happy with the fee. The one thing, my biggest bugbear I have with transfers is how much clubs pay for players and then the expectations that are put on them players. There's a couple of players that come into mind. Firstly, Joao Felix. He's considered by some a flop at Atletico Madrid. He's a young player, but because they've spent north of £100 million on him, they're expecting instant success. He's nowhere near his prime, so how can you expect instant success? Is completely beyond me. Now, all of a sudden, if I say Atletico Madrid actually spent 20 or 30 million pounds on Joao Felix, all of a sudden the expectation isn't there. You give him a couple of seasons to develop, and then all of a sudden he's that wonderful prospect that we know is there. But because of the price that you are paying for a player, naturally pressure then comes on that transfer. And it's the same with what's been linked at the time of me recording this video with Jadon Sancho and him potentially joining Manchester United. They're going to pay big money for him if they do want to sign him. There's a lot of pressure there. He's a young 20-year-old winger, just like Ferran Torres, but Man United are paying a lot more money than what Man City are if they do sign Jadon Sancho. And so it just becomes really, really difficult. 2 or 3 bad games, they'll get on your back. Because of the money they spent, they want success and they want it now. And because they're so young, it's so difficult to be able to do that. Whereas with City, because of the price we've paid, no pressure on Ferran Torres, so I'm excited to see what exactly does happen. But in my opinion, good bit of business this for Manchester City. It's going to allow Bernardo Silva not only to challenge on that right wing, it's also going to allow him to challenge in the middle with Phil Foden too. So whether City sign a central midfielder this summer or not, I do not know. It's going to provide good competition, though, Ferran Torres will, for Riyad Mahrez and Raheem Sterling, both on the right wing and on the left wing too. Means if anyone picks up any serious injuries, we've got enough cover there as well. So we don't have to worry about that. And this is Manchester City's long-term replacement for Leroy Sane. And of course, Manchester City have made some money. We've sold Leroy Sane and signed Ferran Torres, and we've managed to make some money on net spend. So Manchester City's business starting to come into fruition. One thing I will say right at the end of this video is, will this be the only attacker that Manchester City add to our squad this summer? Time on that will tell. So there we go, that has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. Like I said, very ambitious. We're aiming for 1,000 likes. It's Manchester City's first major summer piece of business, so any help towards that like goal would be much appreciated. Don't forget also, leave your thoughts in the comments below welcoming Ferran Torres to Manchester City. Don't forget also, subscribe if you're new around here, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Social media links in the description below and popping up on screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, where I'll keep you in the loop with the latest Manchester City news, transfer news and JSGC news as well. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. And I'll see you all again very soon for the next Manchester City video, which will more than likely be another transfer update with, of course, more details on this video, including fees and add-ons and stuff. I've put this video out just as Man City have announced the signing of Ferran Torres, so more details will come out naturally over the coming hours, which I'll have in tomorrow's transfer update, so stay tuned for that. So I've been JSGC. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Hope everyone is safe and well too. Peace. Ciao for now.